Welcome to Janet's plant-powered kitchen, where plants are powerful. Today's focus is going to be on creating a summer sweet with a fall theme using pumpkin. Even though pumpkin is often considered a seasonal food, I enjoy eating it year-round thanks to canned pumpkin sold in the grocery store. Our recipe for today is a pumpkin dessert topper. I like to think of it as a plant-based version of whipped cream, a little heavier, but flavorful and delicious. So let's start with a joke and then we'll get started. What is a pumpkin's favorite health coaching advice? The answer? Squash bad habits and grow new ones. Okay, we'll get started now. So I'm going to start with my blender. You probably think by now that I blend every day. I really don't. It's just that some of the easiest recipes include my blender. So the first ingredient to our pumpkin topping is going to be a package of silken tofu. Silken tofu is going to be creamier than regular or firm tofu. And I will say that I've made this recipe with regular tofu and it's turned out okay as well. But I do have silken on hand, so I'm going to go ahead and put this in my blender. And then I have one can. This is 15 ounces of 100% pumpkin. Not the pumpkin pie mix, just regular unsweetened, unflavored pumpkin. I'm going to go ahead and put the whole can in here. And then the next ingredient after I get all of this in here is going to be dates. And I used about 6 dates. And what I did is I chopped them up into little pieces, just little pieces. Here's one date that's completely still whole, and I'm going to put that in the blender too. I don't know if you've ever tried just snacking on dates, but they are delicious. They are really very good. They're sweet and they're a little bit crunchy. And often, like people say, potato chips, you can't eat just one. It's the same for dates. So I'm going to take my approximately 6 dates that I have pre-chopped and put them in my blender. And the dates help with sweetness. I'm going to add a little extra sweet with my maple syrup. This is just 1/4 cup. And then I have 1 teaspoon of vanilla. If you happen to not have any vanilla on hand, you can omit it. It will still taste good. So don't not make the recipe just because you're out of vanilla. And then it calls for about 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. I like spices, so I'm going to put a whole teaspoon. You can put either or, 1/2 teaspoon or a whole teaspoon. And I've also tried adding maybe 1/8 teaspoon of cloves or maybe 1/2 teaspoon of pumpkin pie mix. I have added some extra spices over time just for a little variety. But you will see how easy this comes together and how delicious it looks. I'm going to put this on the blender and give it just a few seconds to blend together, and I'll be right back. Here we go, it's all blended. So depending on the power of your personal blender, it could take a little longer, a little shorter time. Mine probably ran for a minute, 1 to 2 minutes. But you can see, let me just scrape the top real quick. You can see the nice bright orange mixture that we have here. So I'm just going to pour some into the bowl so you can see it a little bit closer. It's creamy. It is heavier than whipped cream. However, like I said, it makes a beautiful topping for desserts in place of whipped cream. It's nutritious. It has protein from the tofu. It's got lots of fiber from the pumpkin. It's got sweetness from dates. You can put this in the refrigerator for an hour or 2 and let it set for a little bit. It makes just a great pudding on its own. You can actually eat it as a pudding if you wanted to. Sometimes we like to add some things to it. You could add raisins, you could add some chocolate chips, you could add some crushed walnuts or another nut that maybe you like, and you could add it to the mixture and you have a nice pumpkin pudding. Another option is to use it, like I said, as a whipped cream topping replacement, maybe on a black bean brownie. That's very good. And one of our favorite ways to use this pumpkin topper is on the chocolate banana nice cream that we made a couple weeks ago. This is really good on top of that. So we just take a few dollops, put it on the top. You can even add a little nuts or something on top, and you have a wonderful, nutritious, plant-based dessert for the hot days ahead. So I hope you will give this a try. It's a wonderful, super easy recipe topper to put together. So we will close today with our plant-powered pumpkin tip. Be like a pumpkin. Stay grounded, grow where you are planted, and don't be afraid to be a little seedy. So you can find this recipe in the comment box below. If you like my videos, I encourage you to hit the subscribe button below. If you would like support in your health and wellness journey, I encourage you to connect with me on Vibely and let's talk. Health coaching may be just the thing that jumpstarts your journey to a healthier you.